All right, this is the pick,
Welcome to the show, you guys.
and this is gonna be our last game. We were talking about the Rams and Chiefs.
Big game.
It's in the who's favoring this one?
Rams by 2.5.
Okay, I have the Rams. 3.5.
3.5.
I have the Rams winning this one. I think it's gonna be about 3 points around there.
Okay.
I think this home field advantage normally it doesn't really matter for the Rams because LA fans are stupid and they don't go to games. But for this, they're gonna have a little bit of advantage because a lot of Chiefs fans, I'm assuming, already purchased their tickets for the Mixo game. So I don't know how many Chiefs fans are gonna be able to come to the Rams, and I doubt there's a ton of Chiefs fans that live in Los Angeles. I've never been there, so that's my speculation. So I think Rams might finally have a little bit of a home field advantage, but Los
Not
Angeles,
much.
they're probably not going to go to the game. Anyway, so I got the Rams winning this one. I am a Rams fan, so got to put that out there. Try to be unbiased though. The keys for the Rams is Aaron Donald has to have a really great game. That's one of the weaknesses in this Chiefs line is their interior, and I think if Sue and Aaron Donald can have a great game, they're gonna have a distinct advantage. I'm interested to see how Derek Fowler goes against the tackles for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I definitely need to see the secondary play better. This is going to be a revenge game for Marcus Peters. Maybe he can play really well.
Mm-hmm.
He's been struggling this season. If he's hurt, I don't know. If he's hurt, he's just not playing well. I don't know exactly what's going on, but he's been struggling. Maybe he can bounce back against his former team.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has a little bit of animosity towards them, so he might actually ball out. My other thing is they need to definitely get Gurley Man involved. They can't put too much pressure on Golf because if you shut down Golf, Todd Gurley, that offense doesn't run as efficiently as they want it to. They're down Cooper Kupp. That's going to really hurt their offense. I want to see if they can block D Ford. He's been playing really great.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Justin Houston can finally get back and play for this game. Still don't know about Eric Berry. I don't know if he's going to play this season or not.
Questionable still.
Yeah, so we'll see about that. For the Chiefs, my keys are you got to get a Kareem Hunt involved as much as you can. Alleviate some of the pressure because Aaron Donald and Fowler, Sue, all those people are going to be coming after Patty Mahomes.
Yeah.
One more key for the Rams is got to keep him in the pocket and squeeze the pocket. I don't understand why these teams just let him roam free out of the pocket. You got to rush down the middle, stay in your lanes, and try to crush him in. Because if you let him out, he's going to eat you alive. What he did to Denver, and he's done to a lot of other teams.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not crushing him, he's going to get out. And if so, you got to push up in the middle and crush him to the side, kind of like a James Bond villain contraption or Star Wars. And keys for them, of course, Chiefs can't allow that to happen. Patty Mahomes needs to get out of the pocket as much as he can if he wants, because this secondary for the Rams has been kind of shaky the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to see who they double team. If they double team Sue, they double team Aaron Donald. Sue's been kind of quiet, but he's doing his job. He's a nose tackle in this defense.
Quietly taking the double teams.
So he's not going to flash a lot, but he's giving Aaron Donald a lot of single, and he's just eating people alive right now.
Yep.
I want to see how Tyreek Hill does against Peters and the other corners for the Rams. I want to see maybe if Joyner and Jones can have a really good game. I think if Patty Mahomes, that's how the key for me for Chiefs is. Let's see if you can beat this Rams secondary on a deep pass, because they've been struggling fully on that side of the ball in the secondary. So I want to see Kelsey can have a really good game as well.
Yeah.
I think Patty's got a really good game. He's my player of the game, and I actually got Brandon Cooks for my player of the game for the Rams.
Yeah. Yeah, man, this could be very easily a Super Bowl game. See both of these in the Super Bowl. So this is going to be a very, very fun game to watch, I believe. I believe it's going to be a very high-scoring game.
It's a very important game, too. If Chiefs lose
Yeah.
this one, they might lose a home field because
Yeah.
maybe Patriots still need to get their stuff figured out.
Yeah.
Right now.
But yeah, man, this should be an interesting, fun game, man. No matter if it got, if it was in New Mexico City or wherever it's gonna be, it was gonna be fun. Uh, yeah. Matter of fact, I'm glad I said that before I get into talking about these guys, these players, and these teams, or these players for the teams. It was funny when I was watching today's game. It was the Packers in Seattle. And it's funny they were talking about this game, and what a cool thing the Rams are doing. They're donating some of the tickets to the firefighters that's been fighting this fire, which is really cool. And funny side note, they also were trying to sell some tickets for that game as well, because they were talking about the number you could call to buy tickets. So, to his point earlier, what he's talking about is how really Rams fans don't show up, or a whole lot of support for them. Yeah, that goes to show when another program that's showing a whole other game is trying to sell their tickets to that game. It's pretty ridiculous, but I did want to mention that they are doing that for the firefighters that's been fighting this fire down there.
That's great. And,
Yeah, that's amazing.
thank you for your service, firefighters and first
Absolutely,
responders.
everybody that's helping out with the whole wildfire situation. Hats off to you guys. But yeah, let's get to this game, man. I'm actually picking the Chiefs in this one, solely because I think this offense is gonna, to my opinion, I think this offense is gonna score a little bit more than the Rams are. Yeah, I have problems with that secondary for the Rams, and if you know who they got on those Chiefs, they got one of the fastest receivers in the game. So if Rams continue to struggle on defense in the secondary as much as they have, I think Tyreek Hill's going to have a whole lot of fun in this game. Same with Travis Kelce. He's such a dynamic tight end. He's pretty much a receiver, so I think he's going to ball out in this game as well. Just like Todd Gurley, Kareem Hunt can be a weapon on the ground, and he could be a weapon in the air. So he could very easily cause problems for that Rams defense. But I am worried about the line, like he said, for the Kansas City Chiefs. They've been struggling on the interior to protect them. And yeah, if they squeeze that pocket on Mahomes, then he's going to have a rough game, I believe. I think he's still going to make plays, but he's not going to be able to make as many plays as he would like. But if this line steps up and helps him out and doesn't get that pocket collapse too much, I think he's going to have a heyday. And what's crazy is we haven't really seen what Patty could do with his legs. He really hasn't ran that far, so you never know, man. He might bust one of them runs out on him.
The only time he really uses his legs to get out of the pocket. And
Yeah,
put the ball
usually
downfield.
he's looking downfield, so you never know. In this type of magnitude of game, this big of a game, he might pull out those legs, so you got to watch out for that. And another problem for me is what's worrying me about picking Kansas City is their defense. They definitely don't got the defense the Rams have, so.
Yeah.
And the Rams offense can score a crap ton. They did take a shot. Cooper Kupp got hurt, so that minimizes a little bit of their offense. But they still got Woods and Cooks that's been playing well, and Everett's starting to step up at the tight end. So they got weapons as well. So and of course Gurley, man, he can run or catch the ball. So and they got a great line. So, but yeah, he's right. They got some weapons still on Kansas City too. D Ford has been playing really well. If he could get some pressure on Goff, that'd be great. Justin Houston at times still shows that he still is the old Justin Houston. So if he could step up a little bit more and be that older Justin Houston.
Justin Houston hasn't played this season yet. He's been hurt.
Oh, I thought he has.
No.
Well, if hopefully he could come back and step up and play well in this one, that'd be great. Yeah, and that secondary for the Chiefs as well, has been struggling. So that is a concern for me. But like I said, to me, I think the Chiefs are just going to outscore LA just by a little bit. Like I said, I think it's going to be a 3-7. Like I said, most I see in my eyes is a touchdown. But yeah, I think it's going to be a really close, high-scoring game. between these two teams, and it should be a very fun one. My key player for Kansas City, I'm going to take Tyreek Hill in this one. Like I said, I think that secondary is going to struggle against him. Like I said, he's such a speedy receiver that he's going to get his catches. And my player of the game for the Rams is going to be Todd Gurley. Like I said, he's kind of like that Alvin Kamara. He's that Swiss Army knife of a player. He can do whatever you want him to. He might be able to play defense too. But yeah, I'm going to play. I'm going to go ahead and take the Chiefs in this one. And like I said, it should be a fun one.
All right, well, that's all I got to say about the game.
Do it for me. Please comment, like, subscribe. Of course, we'll love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. And we'll see you on the next one.
This is the pick.